So isa sa mga sport na gina-excel sa mga Ilonggos, amo na siya ang archery. And you can only found it here in Archery 101. This is may Molo Arevalo. So borderline na niya siya sa Villa and Molo. And yung landmark is here in Jetty gasoline station, the gym with its fitness garden. And just across is Archery 101. So as you can see here, it's a rigid training. And the goal of Archery 101 is to win a competition.
The general practice is that you just sit alone. You can wait for a competition. This one, the practice is already
In preparation for the real thing.
Like a real thing.
Hi sir.
Yep.
For how long ka na naghahambang sa archery?
It's just for almost 3 months and 2 weeks.
Oh, still fresh.
But I have experience in sighting. I've been in sniping for 25 years. That white one is the companion of the 2 girls who got gold medal in last Asian Games. This is also a contender. This is also a qualifier for the national. To all Ilonggos, you should have to go some type of a sport that you really love. Because if you do not have the passion of loving the sports, then no matter how far you will to, will never have to meet the maximum. Archery is just a very, very cheap type of sports, but it is really dignified and honored because, archery is very personalized. But definitely, it takes for the real man to have the passion and the love of sports that would really meet the standards of the sports, which is archery. That's it.
Is it archery is it time pressured or bound by time ba si archery or
For competition has a time limit.
time limit?
30 seconds per arrow.
30 seconds per arrow.
Kung 3 minutes.
What makes a competitive archer?
To back up, funds to buy his gear, good coach, follow the right rules in shooting. If you are bare bow, the target is the big orange circle.
Okay.
And then in a position like
Not
if
the
you are
purple.
6 meters, you cannot move to 7 meters. If you can put all the 6 arrows inside the orange target.
Target within the orange target.
Yeah, orange target. This is a sample of the compound.
For how long
And,
is this guy being playing?
He
Almost.
just started 3 months ago and then he's in the national team now.
So guys, this is archery in Ilonggo. I just realized there's a community of archers here. And guys, promise, you should go here. Play a new sport, distress. How long ka na dyan ka archery?
Since 2017, pero hindi good consistent. Kaya usually hobby lang ko nga si father ko. So gina-influence ako nga mag-go into archery. Kumbaga, ang archery is nabigyan siya nga sport. Hindi siya gasto unless equipment lang gid. So around mga 10k to 15k may ano sang bow. Tipid siya, it's because nga marius magitang imong arrows. Makes it expensive is isa siya sa mga top brands sa archery, sa target archery. Kumbaga, it minimizes ang mga deviances kung mag-archery ka. So, kumbaga,
Okay.
wala ka sa pressure.
Pressure.
Unlike sa other recurve bows, na kung mag-draw ka,
May tension.
binabatuan ka nga tension.
Yes.
So, usually, wala ni include sa Olympics. It's because tungkol sa ang accuracy, ang gadala.
Oo.
Kumbaga, ang mechanism, ang gadala sa accuracy. Unlike sa recurve bows na you
It's
have
all power. Effort mo din siya.
person, ginaya nga.
Pulso. Yes. Manaka mo din sa may Archery 101.
Yes.
See ya.
Shout out sa mga friends. Nga mga archers. Wala ko masyado archer friends, but
It's time.
sa mga biking. So, pag may time, para lang.
Shout out to Coach Clint, Coach Joy, national team coaches, Abby, Tia, Febby, congrats. And hope to see you soon. Thanks to everyone else who helped me in archery.
Yun.
Shoutout ko lang si Johnny sa nagpasulot sa akin sa archery.
Siya nag-aangan yung si mga
Oo.
Uy!
Pag nakita ko gabi
Gabi ka dyan nga, convincing powers.
Oo, convincing powers kag progress niya tinapati man sa test ko.
So di ka nga part na convince sa iya nga pag-ampang mismo or sa iya nga
Ang pag mindset
friendship,
niya
mindset.
niya makita mo gid
Yes.
inspiring ang high standard gina hold up niya para siya sa nang nagpasulod siya in just a couple months sa national team, I'm sure.
What's your secret to success? Share something about para ma-inspire to ng mga Ilonggo youth man, no?
Yeah. Inspired lang kayo pa.
Practice. You know, if you like something, you enjoy it, do it as much as you can for as long as you want to do it. And, you know, just enjoy the process.
How young?
16.
7.
How long have you been playing archery?
I think I started around November or December, then November or December last year. Sa mga friends ko that are in Davao right now and that really wants to travel here with me dito sa Ilonggo, I'd like you to experience the fun that I've had dito sa Ilonggo. If you want, I have friends here that can teach how to shoot here in archery, and I have friends here that I want.
Hi, say hi to the vlog. Ano pa siya name gani? Maria. So you're playing with the advanced level. Ayun. So when ka nag-start playing archery? 2021. Last year lang. Paano ka na sila nag-encouraging mo? Sino nag-inganyo sa inyo mga mag-ampas?
Nag-gym sa before, tapos si Sir Johan.
Oh, so from gym, na-fall in love ka sa archery. Is Eloy? Ano man ba Eloy?
Olympic recurve is sort of an in-between between compound and barebow. So with barebow you have something that tries to get as close as possible to a pure form of archery. You know, it's just an archer and no tools, just the bow. And with compound you have as much as possible mechanical advantage. So Olympic recurve is kind of like you meld the skill of an archer with the implements to make them shoot as accurately as possible. So that's why Olympic recurve is actually the sport that shoots the longest distances. So we have 70 meters and we have 90 meters for feet around.
This is Sir Chris with his discipline, which is the
Traditional archery.
Yes, sir. Could you please say a short background?
Hi. Basically, traditional archery comes from its roots back in history. For example, what I'm holding is the Mongolian bow, used from the steppes of Mongolia down to Eastern Europe by the Mongols, Avars, Huns. So a lot of Eastern archery involved in China. For example, the Ming Dynasty and the Manchu, and the prominent use of what we call the thumb draw. So for example, what you guys are seeing here is a thumb ring. This is a leather version of it. But there's also a thumb ring that's made out of bone, horn, and even precious stones. For bare bow and Olympic recurve, they are currently using what we call finger thumb.
Who inspired you, Sir Chris, to go into traditional archery?
Let's see. This is actually a very difficult question. But this started from back then when I was in high school, watching a lot of videos regarding archery. There was this one video of a woman galloping down in full speed on a horse, and it looks very amazing. And I thought it was actually very easy from the start. Little did I know that what she was holding, the bow she was holding, was actually very, very hard to hold. So for example, like this.
Interesting. So from the time on till now, you're playing this. And why did you choose traditional kind of designs? The compound one, the bare bow.
I started from bare bow, but
Okay.
I thought that it's how do I say this? It's a little bit lackluster. It certainly has that instinctual feel with it, but compared to a horse bow, it has that feeling from, of course, with your like from ancient times. You shoot the ways of the old, something like that. If you have a knack for history, or if you have that certain interest that you want to feel like your ancestors of old, I would also like to plug in a certain I'm from Historical Archers Philippines and one of the members for Western Visayas, and I would encourage you guys to go and check that group, and if you are interested, you can go ahead and ask your questions from there.
Wow. So, mabuhay ang mga Ilonggo archers. Yes.
Shout out to Historical Archers Philippines with Gino, Sir Lean, the others. Please go ahead and visit Iloilo as soon as possible. Sir Andres from Dumaguete, please. I'm dying to have you guys.
It's time to shoot.
And you guys will start to shoot up on the 6 meters.
Whoa! Okay, we give up. Give up.
Would you please try to go like that?
I think yung right hand is hold them.
Yes. Oh. Just like that.
Okay.
Tayo niya, hindi niya mag-bongbo nila sa kuya. Angkor! So, hindi niya maglapaw. Mga bola na, malaki na natin.
Yeah. What's your real name? Julian.
Open your hands like that. Look at the target and then stretch the face. Pag nabunggo sa go sa David Cos, ina mo muna. But if you make it like that, forward, mag-utay, hindi siya naigo sa mababot. Elbows up, like that. Okay?
Forward.
Medyo ang ating progressive straight kid, pro kay gabunggo abot mo, medyo abot mo na. So, ang goal yan, lain na, layo na. Hindi na maigo. Every time you throw, you go, right sa pero. Okay? Okay. So it requires a feather arrow. Feather.
Oh.
You guys are arrow rest. That's an arrow rest. Every morning, inhale, exhale. So that is you do inhale, exhale. So you can observe it's the forearm, the bicep, the shoulders, the upper chest,
Deltoids.
and
The back.
So this is one thing that's really frustrating. This is what we call a group in archery. Essentially, it's how close your arrows are together. And so, one of these things is how small your group is. So a good group would be about this size, but it would be here. So to fix that, just adjust the side. So if your arrows are grouping, but they're not landing in the center, just keep going. Just adjust your sight and then land in the center.